today. All right, Brother Hookie, we are ready for that song. All you jingle dressers, if you would, please make your way here to the arena as we're going to start our honor song here for our niece, Tori Ann Brady. So with that, we'll turn it over here to Hookie and the boys.
Okay, friends and relatives, at this time we're bringing out a distinguished relative here, adopted into the Ann White family. Friends and relatives, we ask that you do not walk in front, as the tree that represents prosperity, that growth in that way, that traditional way amongst the Hidatsa people. Friends and relatives, Tori Ann Brady, as we bring her around in this way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a song composed for Tori Ann by Hokie Claremont and the boys. A song, special song for Tori Ann Brady, Many Roads from the MHA Nation. Once again, the relationships formed here with the late Ann Whitehead. Ann White. Friends and relatives, welcome to all the beautiful friends and family bringing around Tori Ann. In the traditional way, friends and relatives, this bonnet that is being brought forth with the tree representing the highest regard amongst the relatives up here from the MHA Nation. It's a beautiful ways, beautiful sight, the prayerful ways of our people being shared here amongst the Prairie Island, Tita Wita, Wacipi Oyate. A beautiful song for many roads. Thank you to Hokie Claremont and the boys. Once again, friends and relatives, in honoring pledge by the late Ann White of the Prairie Island, Dakota Oyate, an adopted relative here of Tori Ann. And at one time, Ann pledged that when Tori Ann graduated high school, that she would host a celebration, host a honoring, a special in honor of her relative here that she held in high regard, friends and relatives. So it's a beautiful way, beautiful sight. And also the teachings amongst the MHA Nation in this headdress that is being shared today by Tori Ann as they bring them into this circle. One of the teachings is that they will not leave, that they will present this as a gift in honor, the highest regard amongst the people there. The MHA Nation, they share that when you present this headstaff here, that it is the highest regard. You give whatever you can, the highest items that you have. And so amongst the people, friends and relatives, this is a tradition they wanted to share. And this tree represents that prosperity, that tradition, and that honor. At this time, we're going to call forth Brother Hokie Claremont to come on up and share a little bit about this song that was composed for Tori Ann Brady. Friends and relatives, once again, a well-known, well-regarded singer amongst the boys. And we want to say thank you to Hokie for making the trip, especially today, to share the love from this song. And Hokie's going to share a little bit about the inspiration behind this song. Brother Hokie.
Wupila Wit, Brother Wit. How medaka pe chante washte na pe chuzapalo. Want to greet you all a good morning. He hani washte. And I'm very honored to be here. I know my sister, my brother, well, maybe not my brother, but my sister, my niece, they were worried if I was going to make it. But through the prayer and the well rest the night before, made it. And I got the honor to compose a song for my niece a while back. She approached me, and her and my sister, my brother, and I felt very honored. Then at the same time, I kind of felt unworthy. I have a lot of respect for my brother, my sister, and but the song that I composed, it had a good thought, feeling, and I know my niece. She was blessed to know her grandfathers on both sides. And I know that she was babied by both of them. And then today, they're no longer here in physical form. So through that, you know, I know they had a special bond, a special love. So in this song, it says, your family loves you. Your grandfathers are watching you. Then it says her Indian name. And it says, Blehechiayo, take courage. Then it says, dance, be happy and dance. So that's what I thought about my niece, wanted to encourage her, continue encouraging her, and always keep in mind what your grandfather shared with you for the rest of your life. Expressions, teachings, all that, you know. They said a prayer for you even when you weren't born yet. So they tell you, they say that live on that prayer best way you can every day of your life. And so far you're doing that. I'm very proud of you. And the big encouragement that you try to be to your friends, your relatives, like that, you know. I was that way too when I was young. Still try to be that way to my brothers, my singers. Try to be that encouragement that there's something better in this life than alcohol and drugs. Something way better that we could be doing in our everyday life than that. So wanted to express that much, and really thankful and grateful, and say proud of you and love you lots. Oh, hecha tu palamai apolo Wacipi.
Oh, Wopida, Chiche to Brother Hokie Claremont, and it's good to see Dakshi Jim Claremont also here, and the family, the relatives here carrying on that way, and this beautiful rendition of this song shared with Tori Ann. And also, it's an honor and a privilege to be sharing the microphone here with my brother Kenneth Kozad Sr. You know, not every special gets two MCs to help out at the same time, but that's the way the family brought us and invited Brother Kenneth and I to share these duties. So at this time, I'm going to turn it on back to my brother here, Kenneth, to share a little more on behalf of the family.
Aho, brother. I have a little bit of a bio that I'm going to read on behalf of our daughter here. But first and foremost, we want to recognize our moms here, Deb White, and my other mom over here, Junie Hamilton. I have a lot of love here for my mom here, and thankful to see him, all of them. We wanted to acknowledge y'all here this afternoon, this morning, both of y'all here in a good way. So we wanted to acknowledge that here and thank y'all for this time and what y'all do here. Y'all mean a lot to us here, and y'all have no idea, and it means a lot to see y'all here today. So again, we wanted to express ourselves here to y'all here this morning. So on this good day, Tori Ann Brady Minnie Rhodes was born on her grandma Ann Starr's birthday, July 26, 2005. Named after her and was very close with her grandma Ann Starr. She told Tori Ann when she would have a special in her honor when she graduated high school and turned 18. That was brought us here to the celebration and to continue Grandma Ann's wishes. Tori Ann is the daughter of Pancho and Tookie Brady. Tori is a road member of the Hidatsa and Rickraw MHA nations. And he's a descendant of the Pawnee, Oto, Cheyenne, Second Fox, Kiowa, Apache, and Meskwaki tribes. She's a member of the Knife Clan of the Hidatsa and Thunder Clan of the Second Fox Nation. She has two brothers, Skush and Rylan, two sisters, Cheyenne and Jonna Grace Brady. Tori Ann loves her native ways of life and is a member of the Native American Church of the Fort Berthold. Face the Thunder just completed her third year of Sundance and has been jingle dressing since she could walk. Tori Ann graduated from Newtown High School on May 28th, where she ran cross country, played basketball for 4 years, and excelled in all her endeavors and achievements. She is loved by her family here in the Prairie Island as well. Godfather Jeff Burr, along with her grandmother Deb White, all her aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, witnessed her growing up and being a big part of Tori Ann's life. And we wanted to express that here this morning. We've all been a part of her life. We watched her grow up. I even seen her within our Native American church, as we're very strong believers within our way. It's a good way of life. And we're always continuing to pray for her. And just like we said, we watched her walk across the stage and over there where they live, and it was a great honor. And we know that she's very baby, and we love her very much. And I'm thankful to see her mom and dad standing by her. It's a very great honor, and I want that for her for a long time, that she can have her mom and dad by her. And I'm very thankful to be a part of her life, as of a lot of us all are. And so again, I wanted to express myself to my niece. We love you very much, and it's a great honor to see all your whole family to stand up here and to support you. So again, we all made a great effort because we love you very much. We want to thank God for this day today, that we got to wake up and witness this here today, because God takes care of everything, as you know that here today. And so again, we want to thank you for how you are to your classmates, your peers, how you are with them, how you tell them to be, how to try to have, how to live a good life, alcohol, drug free, like that. We appreciate that for you, and we thank you for how you are. So again, we wanted to express ourselves here today and to make these acknowledgments here on behalf of our family. And so again, we wanted to take a little bit of your time here today and to express some wishes and some thoughts here on behalf of our little niece, our daughter. And so again, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to stand up here and say just a little bit on behalf of my niece, where she comes from. My boy, he really, really loves his sister. And so I'm glad that they have a good connection with one another. I know Tori's a little shy, but she has a lot of things that it makes us laugh. So again, we wanted to say about this much here today, this morning, on behalf of her, our family here. So I wanted to say thank you to my sister and to my brother for this honor. I know we've had a big part of each other's lives growing up, and that's how we're going to continue to be on here like that, to support one another. So again, we wanted to say about this much. I'm going to turn this time back over here to my brother Whitney. So again, thank you for your time and listening. Oh,
thank you, Brother Kenneth. At this time, friends and relatives, the family would like to call forth Hokie Claremont. We want to say thank you for that appropriate song, Hokie. If you'd come forth, we have some gifts for you for composing that song and taking the trip to be here on time for this special. They share their gratitude, express their love and appreciation for an awesome song composed in honor of many roads, Tori Ann Brady. So, Brother Hokie, please come forth and accept these gifts as a token appreciation for the love, and we're going to present this to you. And once again, as we made mention amongst the MHA Nation, this bonnet represents the highest regard amongst the people. And then when they come in with the bonnet in that traditional manner, they are not to leave with it. So they are going to present it this way to Brother Hokie Claremont, as he has earned the right here to continue on, and as a relative. And these blankets and this also the tree represents the prosperity and blessing. So they're bringing forth the ways of their people in that way. So we're going to share this with Brother Hokie. And once again, friends and relatives, as Pancho and Tuki here, they brought forth, they said that a lot of our people, as after the changes in our historical ways as we're living today, a lot of our relatives are struggling because they've lost the beautiful ways of our prayers. They're struggling and they're going through a lot of challenges. So the answer to that is family. In our traditional ways, wealth is measured by how many relatives you made, how you treat other people. And the family here, they've taken care and they've taught their children, and they surrounded them with love. And that's how you keep the negative things away, whether that be drugs and alcohol or negative feelings in life. So when we bring the important teachings of our familyhood, important teaching of treating each other with relatives, you spend time with your children and you do these things to teach them. And that's why we continue on. So we want to say thank you to the family here for bringing forth this special in that way. Once again, a connection to the Prairie Island community, as the late Ann White Star, as she wanted to pledge this special in honor. And so they are very appreciative to be part of this community in that way, through the relations, through relatives in that way. So they wanted to say thank you that much to Brother Hokie for the appropriate song that was shared here this morning for many roads. We'd like to also call up the rest of the boys, TBZ. Once again, the boys singers come forth and accept some gifts on behalf of many roads. Tori Ann Brady, once again, a well-known, well-regarded drum group, always there to help and assist and travel throughout Indian country, representing themselves well as they come forth and have some of that teaching and that connection from Mr. Jim Claremont, our uncle here that's in attendance also, that kind of that tree that comes from the Porcupine Singers, that influence that brought its way down through Hokie and the rest of the singers. So that much, they wanted to say thank you to the boys for being here and showing up to help sing for this special, bringing your gift as a singer, a song. And so thank you to our singers for being here. Thank you for your songs and helping out in this special. Some beautiful songs upcoming for our Jingle Dress dancers, ladies and gentlemen, from the boys from the Twin Cities here in Minnesota. We say thank you, fellas, for coming forth and helping to assist with this special. And also they wanted to make mention of Anne's children, Jeffrey Bird, Mamie, and the family, the loved ones that are here, part of the community. They say thank you for being relatives in that way and to help support and share the love for Tori Ann. So we say thank you on behalf of the family for being here to help with this special. Thank you. Mazagadat. And also, we'd like to call forth Jim and Bonnie Claremont. If you would come forth also to accept a gift. Once again, Uncle Jim and Auntie Bonnie, I would like to call you forth to accept a gift on behalf of Many Roads here, Tori Ann Brady. So once again, come forth, Brother Hokie, if you could bring in Bonnie and Jim, come forth and share some gifts here. They say thank you for your support and your familyship, that relatives in that way. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Claremont